We are the Smile 69 Network with the sexy producer and lead host, Vanessa Smilez. The girl, Mz.Beautidoll, is here and all about that business. And you know who I am. It's your girl, Presenda.
Hey, Queen.
Hey.
Honey.
And I was like, oh my God, yes. Oh,
Smilez 69 Network is on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts. Also, find us on Facebook.com/Smilez 69 Network.
Vanessa smiles so live, it's true. Presenda is shining through. So fine, Smile 69.
Check these fine ladies out on the Smile 69 Network. They get it in.
You've tuned into Smilez 69 Network.
Let's see. Hey, what's up? This is your girl, Vanessa Smilez, and we are live on the Smile 69 Network show. 1 second. Let me get my shit together. Let's play another intro for y'all motherfuckers. Hold on.
We are the Smile 69 Network with the sexy producer and lead host, Vanessa Smilez. The girl, Mz.Beautidoll, is here and all about that business. And you know who I am. It's your girl, Presenda.
Hey, Queen.
Hey.
Honey. And today we are going to be talking about...
and I was like, oh my God, yes.
Smilez 69 Network is on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts. Also, find us on Facebook.com/Smilez 69 Network.
Vanessa smiles so live, it's true. Presenda is shining through. So fine, Smile 60. So fine, Smile 60. So fine, Smile 69.
Check these fine ladies out on the Smile 69 Network. They get it in.
Okay. Y'all said enough with the shenanigans, right? Enough. Hold on 1 second. Enough with the shenanigans, yes. Hold on 1 second. Let's get these headphones on because Logic is going to kill me for fucking up his sound. And we are live on the Smile 69 Network. We're talking about some hot, nasty things there. Nasty things. We want to get this right. And then we also want to get our headphones right. There we go. Beautiful. So yes, today we are talking about the world's unsung heroes. Yes, unsung heroes. Absolutely. Let's bring in my beautiful co-host, Mz.Beautidoll, and also Queen Presenda. What's going on, ladies?
Hello.
I'm about to say I can't see you guys. There we go. Now we can.
Hi, baby.
Hi, how are you guys? How was your week? I know we took some time off. I was going for a minute. I'm back to jump off.
I got a lot done.
You got a lot done. Okay.
I got a lot of rest.
I did a lot of that too. Good job.
Stayed away from the trolls.
Did a lot of homework.
I don't have trolls though. I'm lucky in that regard. I don't have trolls. But girl, can we talk about that? Tan is working on you, Miss Thing.
I'm back to the color I want to be.
Yes. And I'm very jealous because I'm looking so light-skinned right now. I can't.
Bitches love to get bleached, and for me, I personally enjoy getting tan. If it comes to tanning, I could be the white girl at this. I really could. Because living in Miami, I used to tan all the time, and even before moving down there, I tried to get as much sun that I could get. Even when it comes to standing outside.
I love getting a tan. Oh, but V, I thought about you. So I took my little dude to Coney Island.
Seen it.
Yes,
I seen it.
And guess what? Before we could go in the arcade, I had to show my vaccination card. When he asked for my vaccination card, Beautidoll, I was like, wait, what? For real? I got to tell Vanessa about this. Yes, girl. They asked for my vaccination card because they wouldn't let any adults in the arcade with the children without a vaccination card. Yep.
Wow.
I got a chance to rip it out.
So my Uncle Dale needs to go where you are so that he can enjoy the fruits of those.
I had to pull that card out.
His birthday was this weekend too, so salute to him. Happy birthday to Uncle Dale.
Shout out to Uncle Dale.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, that is super, super crazy. But yeah, where I was in one of the COVID connected places in Miami, Florida.
Another COVID party?
No COVID parties, but they did not ask for they didn't ask for any vaccination cards, like zero. Like
they were like, come on in.
Come on down to the Price is Right. Come on down. But no, I was shout out to Steve Stevenson on the check, and he says, "Hey ladies, hey, how are you? What's going on?" So today's topic, we are going to be talking about, instead of the unsung heroes, the unsung sheroes that are out there in many forms and fashions. There's a lot of females that are coming out and saving the world, and it's important that we shine a light on them, I feel like. But I feel like we need to talk about how women and what women save the world sexually. Because we be saving people. We really, really do. Shout out to John Logic and friends. I'm saying the whole name. Yes, Mr. M. Shout out to John Logic and friends. Yes, salute to you too. Absolutely. But yes, so this actually became inspired from shout out to the 85 South show. I fell asleep and woke up to one of the episodes one morning when they had Slink Johnson on it, and Carlos and Slink Johnson were discussing the unsung heroes of the hood. There's always not necessarily fathers, people who are biological fathers to children, but maybe it's always an Uncle Earl who come and drop the mama off some money, or it's the, Uncle Steve who take the little boy to football practice, or Uncle Alfred who bought the school clothes this week, or all of the uncles who chipped in during the pandemic when bitches couldn't go to work. Like there's always those heroes in the hood, and that's what they talked about. And I just had to think to myself, like, there's a lot of work that females do that goes unnoticed, honestly. So I feel like for females, the unsung sheroes, for me, I would like for us to talk about the world's prostitutes, the sheroes who are strippers, the sheroes who are side chicks, the sheroes who are ex-wives, ex-girlfriends, because they're still saving niggas even though they're not with them no more. And there's the aunties. There's many sheroes in the hood that serves different purposes. So I think it's very, very important that we shine a light on that today. John Logic and Friends says, "My name is John Logic, not and Friends." LOL.
Oh shit, I knew that.
You have no middle thing mean? So what's the middle thing mean? So it's John Logic, middle thing, Friends.
He's supposed to go with that. Oh my God, super crazy. And he says, "How's the ladies today? I'm feeling good. I'm doing well.
I'm good.
I'm good too.
There
No
we
reason
go.
to complain."
Yeah, Steve Stevenson says, "Beauty is my shero."
Beauty. Thank you. I try.
So technically, according to one of the meanings that I found, according to yourdictionary.com, it says that an unsung hero is one who does great deeds but receives little or no recognition for them. So I wanted you ladies to probably, if you can, give us a time or an example of where you were a shero to a partner in your life and you got no recognition or thank yous or anything for it.
My whole life.
No,
damn.
Give me one instance. Impossible. Somebody had to say thank you to you, Beauty. Somebody said thank you.
After I cussed them out, yeah.
Oh shit! I knew that was
Yeah,
coming.
and if you got to curse them out, it ain't a real thank you. Like if I gotta tell you that you didn't do it,
And after they say
no.
thank you, that's what I say. I don't want your fucking thank you now because I had to yell at you for me to get your goddamn thank you. So fuck
Oh
you and
my
your
god!
thank you.
Wow, why
Well,
am I just seeing this now on here? This
I
shit is
can
fucking
tell you.
crazy.
What you talking about?
Can you hear?
I'm seeing a memory of my dad at his job, and I have to look at it on IG versus anybody else in my family sending it to me. I have to look at it on a public Instagram platform, and that looks like that's at someone's job. And if someone had that at their job and did not send me a picture of this, oh, I'm gonna be super mad. It's okay.
I would be pissed.
That's all right. My father's birthday is tomorrow. Living in spirit.
You know what?
That's why I'm drinking alcohol today. His birthday's tomorrow. Let's drink.
Maybe that's why his spirit came through this way. Like, hey, girl, I'm still watching you.
He's been watching me because I missed my flight. And on the way back home, the Green Bay Packers game was playing. And there was a man sitting right next to me watching the whole. And I was so tired of shit. You know, you tired, you sleep on the plane, you tired. I see this bright ass light just wake me up. What the fuck is this bright ass fucking light? This fucking Green Bay Packer game is playing. I wasn't even supposed to be on that plane. I had missed my flight. I wasn't supposed to be on that plane. And I had to watch the Green Bay Packers game. And yes, it was my father's way of saying, bitch, I'm watching you.
Yep, I'm watching.
He wouldn't say bitch, but yeah, sorry to interrupt that. My apologies.
Can I tell? No, that's not an interruption. Not at all. Mm-hmm. So can I tell you a time when I felt very unsung? Mm-hmm. So after I broke up with my ex, I was like, wait a minute. This nigga didn't know how to do a resume. He didn't know how to properly interview. I taught him to do all of that. The least you could have said is thank you for that. You know, I kicked him to the curb, but that's not the point. The least you could have said before I slam the door in your face is thank you for teaching me how to have a lucrative career. Am I right?
Yes. I gave you the jewels that you need to shine.
I think I got one. Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all waiting on me now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. My bad. So I had an ex-boyfriend reach out to me and tell me thank you after that son of a motherfucking light-skinned bitch got married because he was like, he texted me and said on Facebook and was like, was I a gold digger, a male gold digger? Like, do you feel like that? And I was like, yes. He was like, why? And I explained to him, because when you didn't have a job and I had it, like we both were working when we first got together, and then he lost his job, but I didn't I didn't stop a beat. I still went to work. I still did the normal stuff, bring him a beer home. Like we still did the normal things, like as if he had a job. I never once threw it in his face. I never once said nothing. So, but when a bitch lost her job, all of a sudden, but I'm still providing what I was doing before, just not as much. Oh, you want to complain? And like I told him, I felt like I was dating a whole female. Like I should have. That's why I got in a relationship back with my ex-girlfriend, because you was acting like a bitch. So I went to a bitch.
Oh shit!
But he was like, so I basically opened up his eyes to apologize to his now wife, but before was engaged to, and help him fix his ways so he could be a good husband to her. And I never got a thank you, or he said my bad, and I was like, you light-skinned skinny bitch.
I can't. I love when you drag them for being light-skinned.
Skinny,
because it's something like I am, so I can talk about, but it's something about light skin, like certain light skin, like skinny dudes, they just get like really ahead of themselves, cocky wise, and you be having to kick them in their chin, like to remind them, like, hey, you one of my thighs, I will crush you, little bitch. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get beside yourself, little buddy. We're not doing that today.
Not today. Oh my God.
We got a couple Vanessa?
Mine is not that crazy. I mean, for me, I feel like I've always done a lot of things to not get recognition for, but I would say, I don't know. Like,
if I had to find one, you gotta find one, lady.
I know.
Yeah.
But I would have to say, like, the longest relationship that I was in, I would have to say that entire relationship. Because at the end of the relationship, when me and the person was no longer together, we were still friends, and then we would have conversations like, and he had mentioned like, oh, that wasn't even a real relationship. Like, I was like, oh. So I was like, so technically, all of the girlfriend shit that I did went unrecognized.
Can I get reimbursed for that, my nigga? Can I write you off on my taxes this year?
Right.
So
Something's up.
So, do you feel like you should have got that Gucci belt back?
Yes.
Give me back my Gucci belt then. Because that's a girlfriend
wrinkled
gift.
and messed up and all.
Yeah.
Yep. Give me that
girlfriend gift.
Mm-hmm.
Give it back.
You, me, and my mom, that's a boyfriend type of stuff.
Yeah. Sure is.
I have your come on. It's just so many things. But with that would probably be the one situation where I said to myself, like, oh, I was doing so much, but clearly this person did not recognize me.
Yeah, I wasn't a girl.
After years after the entire relationship ended, like we're just talking like in hindsight, like we're not even in the relationship no more, and I'm just like, oh. Well,
but wait.
Moving forward, I'm like, can I still call that my ex if he doesn't think it was a relationship? I don't know, where do I go from here?
Vanessa, I have learned, because I've really been thinking about all my relationships, and I've been like marking people out like that don't count, that don't count, that don't count. So I feel like no, everybody don't count, because if somebody's dating you for only beneficial reasons and nothing they tell you is real, then nigga, that's a fantasy relationship. I was working.
But then again,
as you would say, I'm doing public service.
Community service. I'm assisting people. But this is the thing, though. Like, I truly feel like if someone does believe that, like, how could that not be true? Like, and I feel like also people do say things after their feelings change after a certain time. Because when people are in it, when you're doing girlfriend or boyfriend stuff, you're in it. You're doing that. So it's like, okay, y'all gonna put rings on, walk down the aisle and say, no, we're not married. We just wanted to do that. Like,
I feel like when people say that, they just trying to hurt your feelings.
Of course.
Like, it's just trying to be, it's just a low blow. They know damn well that relationship count.
I think so too, Beauty.
And then for me, it's just more so like, oh, okay. All right. So you say, carry on. Moving on. Because honestly, like, what I want people to be on the receiving end, like, don't be upset at your feelings. Your feelings are what they are. What you can do is change how you react to them. You can change how you allow people to affect you. You can say whatever the fuck you want. I know what I was in. I knew what I engaged in. I knew what I didn't do. So it is what it is. What can I do if somebody doesn't feel the same way about me? What can I do?
Well, no. You know my motto. If you've seen me naked, we go together.
Yeah, you got that right.
Together. You've seen me naked, we're together. That's just my motto, Beauty Doll. I know you don't go by that, Beauty.
Hell no. Girl, I walk around naked all the time. If that was the case, I'm dating my next door neighbors.
Well, Beauty, if you don't go by being naked, just on the strength of, hey, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Beauty Doll, tell Vanessa what you just said. My motto is, if you see me naked, we're together.
And I said, if that's the case, I'm dating my next door neighbors. I'm dating everybody. We ask Vanessa, I'm naked all the time.
She's crazy as hell.
My next door neighbor, she just told me, she just said, like, because I came outside, this my first time, like, because I was like, you know what, I be waving to y'all, I be respectful, and you old son of a mother, y'all just disrespectful and too old for that. So I just said, skip it. So I went outside in my little booty short. They weren't even booty short, they were boxers and a t-shirt. And she was like, yeah, and you got the little booty shorts on. What would your mama say? I was like, nothing, because I'm always naked. And she'd probably be like, really, Christine? Like, I don't.
Right.
And
I'm in my 30s.
I'm grown.
You lucky. Look, you lucky I got on a t-shirt. You lucky I got on shorts under this t-shirt. How about that?
And she's lucky that you have manners, because you could have squared off on her. Mind your business.
That's what I told my mama. I said, I wish you wouldn't have raised me so right. Like, I'd be ready to spaz out sometimes. Like, I'd be like, oh, Jesus saved you, baby.
Yes.
Jesus, take the wheel. Cassius
Exactly.
Kelso's in the building. He says, skinny niggas can't put up with unemployed women because we can't afford to get closer to malnourishment.
Oh my
Don't blame him.
I had food stamps, so you can't say that. I still made sure he ate.
Somebody's getting fed. Kelso says, salute to the ranchers. He also says, great to you and salute to the ranchers. Cassius Kelso. Don Irish says, salute to Josh. Salute to you also, Don Irish. And then we also have some more comments down here. OGK Network says, hello, ladies. Hello to you too, OGK Network. And then we also have Living Ish Reviews that says, what up, fam? What's good? What's good?
Hey,
and then,
what's going on, baby?
Absolutely. And then we also have Living East that says, working, bro. This is good content. And it is. That's all we out here to do is produce good content and move forward. OGK Network says there is a lack of appreciation when it comes to relationships in general. I have to stay on this for a quick second because I really, really, truly feel like this is very, very true. And I don't know how this could change. A lot of times when people meet people, I created I did create like a online dating profile, and I had a cousin and I said, I'm going to put on the online dating profile that I'm looking to get into a relationship and have children one day.
Yes.
And she's like, no, that's corny. You don't want to tell people you don't want to come on here looking for love. I'm like, why not?
Then why
was the point of them?
There.
Right. I'm confused.
Then what's the
point? I just had a whole conversation with this dude at work, like, because people like to come in last minute when you about to get off. So we're having a conversation about relationships and stuff, and he's like, do you just? I was like, I don't have time. I'm in my 30s. Like, if I'm talking to somebody, or if I meet somebody and we're talking, and then he automatically be like, "Oh, I don't want no kids," I'd be like, "Oh, okay, homeboy."
Yeah.
Because I know I want kids. So why am I gonna sit there and have a relationship with you if I want kids and you don't? I'm not wasting my time. I'm too old for that. I'm not doing it. Like,
I get you 100%. And honestly, like I always say, guys, they say the magic words and they don't even know that they said to me. They say, "Oh, I just want to have a good time. I'm just gonna have fun," or "I don't want any kids." Magic words. Please get out of my way. You're blocking the other niggas.
As soon as they say you're blocking the other sperm, okay? Because as soon as you say I don't want no more kids,
in the way.
Especially if I know you got boys. And then you tell me you don't want to, I'd be like, you fucking tease. Get your ass away from me.
Yeah. Well, can I give two different, like, dissenting, like, sort of scenarios?
Yes.
Yes. I think both of you ladies are absolutely right. Right now, if somebody doesn't want children, it is a waste of your time. However, I put this couple together. She wanted children. He already had children, and he did not want any more. But I waited to see if he would sort of sever the relationship with her. He didn't. He went in even deeper. So, and I'm going to I never let the lady's secrets out. I never do. I'm going to go against that just once.
Yay! Hold on,
just once. Oh, this is the only time this is going to happen.
And I got to put both my earphones on.
So, if a man knows that you want children and he says he does not, but if he keeps vibing with you and he keeps engaging with you, in all of the most intimate ways outside of sex, being with your family, knowing your family, y'all are going on vacation together. You've been through struggle and strife together. Like, he lost his mom. She helped him plan the funeral. Like that engaged. I said, that is a lot of engagement for somebody that's not trying to be locked in for the future.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I knew what kind of person he was. So I know he loves you and I know you love him. I said, so men are never really in charge of when babies come. They just come.
Which is true.
So,
but I look at me.
Because I knew him and I knew her very well. I knew that was something that he would relax and say yes to for her.
But see, you can't always take those chances because I have some dudes that
I didn't say that you.
Well, no, I know, but I'm just saying some dudes look at me because I have a daughter, and they're like, oh yeah, she says she want more kids, but she got a daughter, so all I gotta do is be like, well, your daughter's older, you really want.
Well, that's why I said both of you ladies are right. If you want children, and and Vanessa and I talk about this all the time, if you want children and that person doesn't, yes, you should definitely go and find someone else. But in their case, it just happened to work out that way. So I guess in a way I'm saying
It's not impossible.
Don't always throw the baby out with the bathwater, as they say.
Ooh, that
And
bathwater sometimes be dirty.
Don't hang around if you want children and you want marriage. Like right now, I'm not dealing with anybody that doesn't want to have marriage in the future. Like if that's not what you want to do, cool, baby. We can go on these dates, but like you ain't gonna see me naked.
We're not gonna go together.
We're not doing that.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes life just works out that way.
Yeah.
Beauty, look how you got your daughter. That wasn't planned by you.
It was planned by him.
Right. She just showed up.
No, it was planned by him. Like he said he wanted a baby, and I was like, Kiki, I can't have kids, sure.
And he like, bitch.
Yeah, and then now I have my little miracle monster.
Right.
Yes.
And I wouldn't trade it in for the world, but I still want my boy. Like my daughter be like,
you have a right to that.
But my daughter,
she children, yes.
Yeah, but she don't want me to.
Anybody that has children that aren't already in grad school.
Yeah. Let's get to some more of these comments. Cassius Kelso says he honestly may not have been trying to hurt her feelings and thought they weren't dating. Men and women often have different ideas of exclusive relationships, and these ideas are really shared.
This is bullshit on that situation.
This is true.
But on your situation,
but like we also said, when you have people playing in the sand, not expecting to get dirty, what do you think is happening? You're meeting people's parents. Someone's living with you. Like, all of these things,
you controlling who that person. Like, you care about who that person's screwing or not. No, they was in a relationship, honey.
Yeah,
he just got his feelings hurt because she not broken.
Right. And can I answer that just in total, V?
And I was broken at that time, but I'm not broken anymore. I'll tell you that much.
Mm-hmm. And can I answer that viewer, that follower?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I second that. Fuck that. OGK Network says Beauty be having a neighborhood peep show.
No, I don't. My curtains just don't, I got slumlords, so like when I close the curtains, if you touch them, they just break off because they so old. So, and I'm not replacing them, so I be trying to like cover it up, but I know
gonna see.
Yeah, because every time I come outside and he outside, he be like, "Hola, mama, you still single? No boyfriend? No boyfriend?"
I be like, already outside.
I be like, you better stop smiling at me. I take that whole check. You better go somewhere.
Yep. I'll have you picking lemons in my yard, nigga.
Oh, shit.
Don't blame me. OGK Network says, what if you meet a man who doesn't have too much, but who doesn't have much, but wants marriage, but then meet a man who is rich, but isn't quick to marry you? What would y'all do?
I'm staying with the one who want marriage. Fuck the rich nigga.
Yeah.
Being rich don't always make you happy. Like, some girls don't like rich shit. Like, we just like the thought of what you do for us. It doesn't matter the amount of money. It's what you can do. So if you rich and you can do that, then that's what you do. That's how you show love. If you middle class, you do what you do to show love. If you poor, you do what you do to show love. Like, it shouldn't matter if a man is rich or not. If you get married to a man that's rich, or if I feel like if you chose the other one, you're a gold digger. I am a gold digger, so I know you gold digger.
But for me, it's not about being a rich or marriage. Honestly, for me, it's really about having a solid connection and being on the same page mentally. Sometimes that looks like marriage for two people. Sometimes that looks like children for two people. Sometimes that looks like having the same amount of money for both people. Now, for me, everything takes a different priority at different times. Like, for me, a consistent relationship, that's what I want first. Absolutely. I have to have a consistent relationship before I have children. or before I, can decide that someone's going to be that person I can procreate with. You know what I'm saying? So it's not for me. It's not about the marriage or the money. It's really about the mindset, how we're thinking together, how we are in sync together, and what plans we have to do together. So
can I respond?
Yeah. Yes, please, Priscilla.
I'm going for the man with money. I'm not wallowing in poverty. I'm not. You can call me a gold digger
all you want.
Well, because I have worked hard enough already on my own to maintain a certain lifestyle for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I am not about to go into your little tiny ass apartment with no windows.
Not the no windows, though.
Because we're in love. Now I have to wallow in poverty. I'm not doing that.
Wait.
My dues. I am a type of grown lady.
That's not what I was saying. No, I wasn't saying belittle.
Beauty.
I agree with you too.
And I agree with Vanessa. He asked the question, and I'm giving my answer.
Oh, okay.
I'm not wallowing in poverty.
Percent is making it.
I feel like you should stay at your budget. That's what I was saying. Like if you poor and you got a nigga that's poor and then a nigga that rich, in that scenario, I feel like you shouldn't leave. You shouldn't leave him just because he's poor, because bitch, you don't got shit either. And when that rich man decided to leave you for the next Botox skinny thing, you gonna be looking stupid because you don't got nothing. You came in with nothing.
I mean, but can we bust the myth that everybody with money is unhappy? I don't believe that that's true.
I don't believe that's true. I don't believe that everybody with money.
Saying that, I'm at a stage where I want a particular amount of, financial security. And I'm not wallowing in poverty.
Shout out to Cassius Kelso. He's stuck on this. He says, wallow in poverty is nuts. LOL. He also says, preach, Priscinda. Absolutely. And then OGK Network says, don't matter if a man is rich. Y'all women are a damn lie. Okay. OGK Network also says, lying heifers. All
lying
right.
Negroes. Lying Negroes. What you trying to say? Somebody is mad today. What is
in the word of Kanye West, we all liars. No, we're not. I'm going to do a TikTok to that just a second. That jail TikTok, trust me. I got something for Kanye ass because we not all liars. No, we're not. We're not all liars.
I'm too high to lie. Like, I can't keep up with it. I'm good. I'm not doing all that.
It's too much to think about. It's too much to think about when you lie. I
drink it. The first time you put me on some Hennessy, you asked me a question I lied about, I'm going to tell it myself. So I ain't even going there with you, bro.
I used to get caught for lying so much as a child, I just couldn't do it as an adult. I said, I've been beaten too much for this. I can't keep doing it. I can't keep living my life like this. So I
clearly I'm a bad liar because I keep getting my ass whooped. So I'm just gonna say,
I'm just gonna stop this. Let's just quit this. Let's just stop doing this. OGK Network says the thing is a man who rich has more options and less likely to marry quick. That could be true. Also, that could also be true for a man who might be have a certain physique. Guys who are big body niggas, they have more options too because of physically how they look. So everybody has advantages in different ways.
But that what he just said, that doesn't have to necessarily be true. Because how many wealthy men do you know? Because I've dated men with money. I can tell you how that goes.
And let me tell you something. Every time I see men with money, they do have a wife.
Hello?
Men with real money have wives because when they have to do business
wives.
When they have to have business meetings, their wives have to get together. Their wives show a testament to what their character are. Sometimes certain men don't get business deals because they don't have a wife.
And can I tell you something about corporate America?
Come on.
At a higher level, right? They look for what kind of woman you choose.
Yes, they do. That's a testament to your character.
Mm-hmm. Who's next to you?
And who's going to speak for you if need be?
I mean, if you show up, and you work in the corporate structure, and you show up with some chick that's like, oh, she don't look like Monday morning. She look like Saturday night about 4 a.m. We can't trust him. Your judgment, silently, your judgment is called into question.
Yes.
And that's just real talk.
And let me just for a quick second, I want to speak on the unsung Sheroes that save their men in corporate America, okay? Shout out to the women who are packing lunches for their men in the morning, making their food for the entire week, iron their clothes and washing their just so they can go to work. Also,
and picking up out their damn shoes so they don't motherfuckers trip at 5:00 in the morning trying to get the kids in the dog. Let me stop.
And shout out to the hoes who suck these corporate black men or white, whatever, you know. Shout out to the hoes who suck these corporate men dicks on their lunch break just so they can go back to work less stress. There's a lot of people that's involved in this entire structure. Also, shout out to the corporate women who hold down the boardroom when the men fumble their words. And they have to eat it and not get credit for it.
I'm gonna talk for the trap bitches. Shout out to the side hoes
bitches
that's sucking the trap niggas dick, so he could go home happy and not beat your ass at night.
Or not shoot nobody. Yeah. Shout out to the bitches sucking the shooters' dicks out there. They're taking care of the shooters because the shooters are getting their dicks sucked too. Somebody's giving the shooters.
Shout out to the bitches that sucking the weed man dick, and that's why he doing deals on Wednesday.
No, because she's sucking that nigga dick, that's why them bags be small. No.
I had no idea.
The weed man needs to have a separate stash for the bitch who's sucking his dick. That's what he needs.
I had no idea all of this. I didn't know all of this was happening in the trap house. I really didn't know.
It's happening everywhere. It's happening everywhere.
You got a bitch who's sitting there waiting on the trap to leave so she can keep everybody happy and take them home because they all been on drugs and they know damn well they bitches is not going there with them today.
Shout out to the Sheroes.
Can I give a shout out?
Go ahead.
Can I give a shout out to Sally, my mama?
Yes.
Coordinated Poppy's socks in his drawer in a particular way because he was colorblind.
Oh, wow.
He was colorblind. So she had his socks coordinated in the drawer in a particular way. You know, navy blues on the very left hand, you know, black in the middle, and browns on the far right. So he never had to think about it because she did it. Shout out to Sally.
Shout out to Sally. And you know what? Salute to Sally. That's all I want to do is meet a nigga, fuck him, and organize his socks. I'm not asking for much.
Hello, me too, girl. I'm not asking for a lot.
I just want to give up some pussy, suck some dick, wash some clothes, do some laundry, push out some babies. Is that too hot? Is that too much?
Yep.
I know. I want to take family trips and do country shit. Okay.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, we want to do all of that.
But organizing socks is a part of it. Absolutely. I love to, organize my man shit and fold his drawers and let him know how he's been doing his laundry thus far.
Look, I know I'm ready because of how my mom and dad are. Like, my mom is literally like, if she sees any type of hose or anything, she is quick to throw away and replace. Like, to the point where my dad literally like tries to hide raggedy shit so he can cut grass and do yard work in it because my mom will throw it the fuck away. She throws my holy shit away, and I'm 30-something years old, and she will come to my house like, it's gonna be in my house one day, and I'm gonna throw that shit away. I can't wait. Like, so I can't. So this is how I know, because when I went over my parents' house, my dad had a stain on his shirt, and I looked at my mama, and I looked at my daddy, and then I looked at my mom like, what the hell? And she was like, he working that. And she just seemed so irritated. But I looked at that like, oh, I can't wait to do that shit. Like,
exactly.
You know damn well that damn shirt irritate me. Why are you in bed in your work like me?
Let me tell you, when my grandmama used to come to visit from South Carolina, she would come for a month. Now, this is a real married woman, right? She would make 30 days of meals and put them in the freezer so that all he had to do was grab the container and pop it in the microwave. She made 30 days of meals for her husband. So then this one time, he really didn't want her to come for whatever reason. So they're on the phone, and he's like, well, I'm not going to eat. She was telling them the meals in the freezer, like, all right, start front to back, tell them how she had organized it in the freezer. He said, well, I'm not going to eat till you come back home. She said, well, then, damn it, you're going to starve, and hung up the phone. But she made 30 days of meals. I'm trying to imagine what in the fuck.
I think that's just their time, because my grandma, I just learned from my cousin. I just learned from my cousins that when my grandma, I never knew my great grandma went out of town, my grandma Dorothy, but apparently she used to leave when my grandma daddy Clifton was alive. She used to leave meals for him, and I never knew that because when my mama, every blue moon, which was really, really not a lot, maybe I could remember 3 times she left us alone with my daddy. And those 3 times she left us alone and he was in charge of dinner, we literally had onions and potatoes. Like,
But see, leaving food, that's a thankless job. Like, nobody thinks about the woman who's packing the lunch. Like, nobody knows how that's going to make or break a man's day. Let's shout out to Just for Love. She says, just to check in, can't stay tonight. Mother and daughter time right now. I'll catch the rebroadcast. Have a great show. Queens and Ranches. Love you too, Just for Love. Salute to you for even commenting in the comment section.
You and your daughter should watch Netflix Night Books. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Nope. Sounds scary.
It's a kid scary. Goosebumps.
There we go.
Really, Priscinda? Really?
There we go. OGK Network says, shout out to the side bitches keeping the man good sexually to keep the marriage going. Yet I have assisted many in marriages.
Exactly.
Back in my day. Honestly.
Though, can I just say this? I have yet to hear a man be excited that his woman has a side nigga to keep her happy. That's the
they never are too happy about that. They're never too happy about that.
I'm waiting for the day when they're gonna be clapping it up over there.
They're not gonna be clapping up because they're selfish.
And I do believe that the way that men and women operate, they operate that way for a reason. Women are internal, men are external. That's the reason why that it's more severe for us to, take in versus them to push out. But yeah, it's just easier. So I want to ask you, ladies, we're talking about Sheroes, right? So if we had to play Power Rangers and you had to pick and choose a hero to represent you the next time you're in the bedroom to do something different or something special, what would it be? Would it be a prostitute? Would it be a stripper? Would it be a star tender or bartender, what they call them now? Shut up, Kitty. Or would it be an unknown regular side chick?
I'm going to be the star tender.
Oh,
you know why? Because
tell me why.
You know what? They serving drinks. They look cute. They got on a hot outfit. And then, they got that bottle that's on fire when they come through the club. David. Yeah, David. I'm going to be a star. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Vic. David. Yeah.
I couldn't. My afro gonna light on fire.
So much fun.
I'm gonna light my hair on fire doing that shit.
I'm gonna be a bottle service girl because I'm gonna use my basket. It's gonna be amazing. Vanessa and I.
Yes, that's so true. So true.
We're working on that.
Yes, before you go, Beauty, hold on. But Jersey Jen says, hey, and she also says, as soon as I heard the word prostitute, I had to put my volume all the way down. My son driving the elevator. Sorry. Sorry. My apologies for the word prostitute. I just said it again. Oh, wait, this is that show.
I would like to know how old
this is that show
because my little dude, he tells me about the stuff that he sees online that has to do with sex.
Oh God,
yeah. So
who knows what he's typing
all the time.
Oh my God. So Beauty, who are you using to represent you in the bedroom as your hero? Are you going to choose the stripper, the star tender, the side chick? Wait, what was the other one? Stripper, star tender, side chick.
Prostitute.
Prostitute. Yes, prostitute.
Who you think I'm about to choose? Who do y'all think? I'm going to choose.
I think Beauty is going to choose the stripper.
I said prostitute.
Okay, I'm in between 3. The stripper, the side bitch, and the prostitute. I'm in between those 3 because I am
why
those
you're
3.
in between them.
Because I am that.
I can't choose stripper because I don't have the cardio for stripping.
I can do stripper because if I'm trying to turn you out.
So if you had to bring them out, which order would you bring them out in?
Okay, so it depends on how much I like you, right? So if this
and you really liked him, you really liked him,
really like
he wants to make babies. He wants to make babies.
Oh, hey. Okay, so if
who are you bringing out first?
I would have to say I gotta bring the prostitute out first, because she gotta get him head to get him, she gotta tease him a little bit. Then I would have to say I gotta bring a little bit of the porn star out, just to get writing and the whole movement and everything like that. Then
I'll let it slide. I did put porn star in there, but I'll let it slide.
Then I gotta mix up the porn star and the stripper together, because once I get you on top, I'm like, fuck that shit. Don't let the little size fool you.
But the porn star's not in there, baby.
No, yeah, but
Wait,
I'm
what
gonna
did
let
you say
that.
the last one was?
The prostitute.
Oh, prostitute,
So
porn star, same thing. Just don't work
right? That's
for
what I
it.
said. I'm gonna let that slide. Right. I said I'm gonna let that slide because it's really interesting.
Okay, so take the other P word and put the other P word in between and replace
And mix them.
of that P word. But yeah, y'all know I gotta end up with the stripper part, because I have to turn you out. So I gotta pull out. Yeah, so I gotta pull out every move. So I would say the prostitute and the stripper, because you're trying to please him and you worried about you because it feels good, but at the same time you like, yeah, let me hurry up because I'm getting leg cramp.
My babies are not holding out.
Exactly.
Right.
Like y'all men don't understand. Like certain shit be hurting the hell out of us, but we be like, you know what? I'm just gonna take
we
it.
Be holding it down.
One Mississippi, two Mississippi.
Yep. We be holding it down.
Get rug burned.
Now, I do not realize.
Now I have to say I'm stuck in between two. I'm probably showing all of my vagina to Instagram. My apologies, you guys.
Oh my God.
Because my camera is face down. But I don't know what I don't know what it can see or what it can't see. I don't know.
You're about to be on punishment.
I don't know. I hope not. I want my Instagram account. I like it. I need it. But anyways, I'm torn in between the side chick and also the star tender, and I'll tell you why. Because I would love to just say that I could be a star tender, but most people don't think that I have the ability to not be clumsy to drop shit. I feel like the nigga would never get a chance to get his drink because it would already be spilt before he got it. First. Now, secondly, I could do the star tender thing because I love to dress up. I love a cute, sexy outfit. I love to tease a nigga without him touching me. So that part works. It works out for me. Now, on the other side, I like the side bitch part because for me, if I'm in a situation with a guy that I am not proud of, I don't want nobody to know about it anyways. So for that purpose and that purpose only, I will second doing the side. I would have to take the side chick probably before the star tender thing, simply because, if you are not a man of importance or significance in my life, then nobody needs to see you or nobody needs to see me with you. Absolutely
not.
And you don't get all of that. You get booty call from the back. That's it. Hurry up.
That's it. One position.
Yeah.
Get it out. Boom, boom, boom.
Look,
you're not standing in my pussy.
Like,
you're not doing this. You get one lane.
Yeah,
one lane.
That's all
I gotta be one lane.
Look,
ain't no circles in my pussy. Ain't no deep strokes. Fuck out.
Look, wait. If I'm in a good mood, I might lift my leg up.
She said, I might lift up my leg. I might.
You might. I might.
I might. Look, I might bounce a little bit.
It sounds like you're not gonna. I know you.
I might moan. I might.
Yeah.
I might moan.
I might give you a little.
Oh my God.
And if Vanessa opens her eyes, it's a wrap.
Yeah, because it's over at that point.
She's over at that point.
That was the saving grace. That was the
Oh, you know what I want?
Yeah, you better make sure the TV's on, because I can't help it.
Don't play Pandora. Don't play Spotify. Right? Play YouTube so you can watch your favorite music videos while you doing what you're doing, just in case it get boring. So like I'd be sitting there like, and then you just start dancing, so he think you getting it, but you really dancing to Brandy and shit.
I can't.
Sucking dick and dancing. Sucking dick and dancing. Oh my God.
He think you sucking his dick because you like it. You moaning on his dick. No, bitch. I'm singing on TLC. No script.
Yeah.
Word. Oh my God. Guess what? Cassius Kelso says Jersey. He says Jersey Jen, if he can drive, then he can hear this live. Yes.
Not with his mama in the car. Like y'all trying to start that pole baby. How you gotta
say
close like that?
We gotta say the children. OGK Network says, I think Vanessa would be an excellent side chick. Yo, but those days are behind me. Those days
I
are
know
behind
that's
me.
right.
Stays it behind me.
Nobody's
BJ Riley Music.
channeling that anymore.
Absolutely not. We're getting that energy away from us. Away. BJ Riley
We're
Music
wives.
is laughing.
We're wives now. We are wives.
We're wives. Yes. Wives
I'm trying.
and mothers.
I'm trying.
I'm more.
Hold on, don't put the
being
mama thing in there. You could be a side bitch in a moment to say.
I might be that. Who knows? I'm more focused on being a mother. Yeah, you can. You could be a side. You could be a
And
side mom.
sometimes I be wanting to be in a relationship, and then sometimes I be like, I just want to be by myself, nigga. Go home.
I just want to go home.
Well, don't we all have that moment where we want them to go home? Like, let's keep it real.
Yes. Okay. So I have a question. Wait, real quick. I have a question. What do you do?
These last two comments. Oh, let me just get these last two comments, and then Beauty, we can get your question. BJ Riley Music says, "Oh yes, you too." And BJ Riley Music says, "Play some Millie Jackson." I think he meant Michael Jackson. That would be too funny. But go ahead with your question.
What if you meant Millie Jackson?
What do you do in that point in a relationship for women who are like us, who are used to being by ourselves? We have a whole little schedule, men and women. We have a whole little schedule that we go about, and then you invite somebody into your circle, and they keep violating that. What do you do? Like, do you kick them out? Do you try to stick it out? Do you talk to them? Like,
oh, I guess that depends on the person. For me, they don't stick it out anywhere. I'm at the point in my life where I'm in chop off season. Anything and everyone can go, especially niggas. If there's, and that's the thing for me. And I thought about this earlier today. I've always been in a place where I'm Vanessa Smilez. I'm always smiling, right? Always happy. I've been, especially when it comes to the adult entertainment industry, a lot of women are in a very giving space. We're giving, we're servicing, we're being there for people in so many ways. So oftentimes, a female is shortchanged because they don't receive what they give out. So me, at this point in my life, I'm not giving out anything else until I see something being received on my end. And I know there's a lot of men who feel like they don't want to give up anything. And even when it comes to porn, so they don't want to give up anything, meaning that be a date, meaning that be a cup of coffee, all kinds of shit that these niggas don't want to give up. For me, I don't care about what they're willing to and what they're not willing to. What I do know is that there's someone out there who does not have a problem with what I require. There's someone out there who is okay with the things that I'm okay with and has the same mindset as me. That just might not be the person in front of me. So,
can I answer?
I don't know.
Yes.
My standards are my standards. You just can't meet them. Sir, you just can't meet them. And that's okay. So if I have your question right, Beauty, if I invite someone over, that means I want you here this evening. I don't really ever deal with anybody that I'm kind of sort of like, oh my God, like I really don't want to spend this much time with you. But if I am in that kind of mood where I want you to like get out, I just start yawning and getting ready for bed. I start shaking out my nightie. I start fluffing my pillow in a particular way. And if that doesn't give you the hint, I start like closing down the kitchen.
What I was about to say, you want to know what works for me?
When a black
turn off the light,
wiping the counter down and making sure there are no dishes. That is a sign that it is time for night.
Look, I can go to sleep on people and they will still stay. I will wake up like you're still here. No, when people leave, when I start warming up shit in the microwave or I'm about to eat, like I start eating.
And you only make food just for you.
I always just make food for me. You're not my nigga. I'm not making no food for you. You're a booty call. You a homeboy. Go in the kitchen and get your own food. Everybody who comes to my house has been here more than once. Take your ass to the kitchen. No, matter of fact, don't even take your ass to the kitchen because you ain't put in on this. So,
how about you take your ass outside and find some
Burger King across McDonald's, Taco Bell. Don't touch nothing in my food. I eat steak. I love it. I crave it. So I have cooked steak, different kind of steak meals. Don't touch my shit. I will bite you. Like I'm turning into a cannibal. Don't touch my food.
It is time for night.
Also time.
Even my knows when it's time for night.
Look, when me and Priscilla put the babies near us, it's time to go to bed.
They know when it's time for night.
Yeah.
Bailey knows when I start gathering shit to go to bed.
I just start cleaning up. Like, all right, let's get this sweeping going. Let's get it going.
For night.
Yes. Now
my friends will help me clean up.
I want us to get ready to teach the babies and let the babies know how we can assist them in their lives, right? So yes, we're talking about the unsung Sheroes. Now, what is your advice to a younger female who might be in a situation where she feels like her work is going unnoticed? Her good deeds to her partner is not being seen, they're not being recognized. She loves the person, she wants to stay with the person, but she feels that her work inside of her relationship is going unnoticed. She's being an unsung hero. What's your advice to this young lady or young man?
You want to go first, Beauty? I see your finger up.
I'll go first. I feel like you should try to communicate as an adult as calmly as you can. If you know your partner, don't use trigger words that you know are going to piss them off or offend them or anything else. Use soft, sensual words, I guess you could say. Like, perfect example. I had an ex who feast thing. I tried to be very, like, I tried in like my own type of ways. Like, I tried to fix the situation. And when I couldn't fix it on my own because I didn't want to be confrontational, I told him, I was like, hey, let me put your shoes up. Let me put this, I got this new powder for our work boots and our work shoes. Cause we both did construction and shit. So I like, let me put this in our work boots. Cause I just put it in mine. It was like this baking soda. So he got mad. Oh no, he made a face. So when I came out the room the next day, his feet stank again. So I was like, hey, you want to get in the bathtub with me? I even offered this man a pedicure. Like, that's how bad it was. And I came outside and I just bought this fur rug from Walmart. And y'all know how I feel about my shit. And it was purple and gray and cute. And he was rubbing his stinky feet in it. And like, great. And I was like, stop it. Your feet
No.
I was like, stop. And I snatched it from under his feet.
I know he was sick.
But I tried to tell him. And it was like, before that happened, I had just told him, like, babe, I'm not trying to be mean, but your feet stink. And he was like, your coochie stink. I said, really? But your face was in it last night, and my face ain't in your feet.
It didn't stink then.
I said, I just got done taking a shower. So now you want to smell it? Like, go, like, stop being childish. Go do your feet. Like, I'm not being mean. It's your feet, your shoes. Like, it was bad. The dogs was walking away. Like, bruh.
Oh shit.
So I feel like if don't let nobody get you out of character.
Yeah.
Like, if you try to fix a situation and that situation just keep running in the concrete, and it's bringing you from one level to the next level before you get to 10, when you get to 5, eliminate that situation. I don't give a fuck if you write a fake email saying that your next door neighbors can smell that person's feet, and the rental people say you got to get the fuck out to get him out or to get her out. Just find try to find non-confrontational ways, because a lot of people don't realize some people get turned on by toxicity.
Oh yeah.
And you might end up cussing them out, you telling them mean shit, you let everything out, and they getting harder and liking you even more because of you pouring out your pain. So no, just neutralize it in a neutral way.
Okay. Yeah. Well, what I have to say is very simple. Watch the way they treat you in the beginning. Watch the way they treat you in the middle. And when you do nice things for them, see if this is the type of person that organically just does something nice for you. And for everybody, that's different. For me, if you see something in my house that needs to be fixed and you fix it and I don't have to ask you, to me, that's a kindness. So watch for little things like that. And I'm going to say most, especially women, because women are very giving. I'm not saying that men are not, so hold your horses. But we do tend to be more on the giving end of things. So watch and see if that person does the same for you. And if they don't, then you know where you are. Mm-hmm. Because if you're being super nice to someone, I don't care if it's male or female, and they're not returning that in any way at all, yeah, run and run quickly, because you're already headed down the road of sadness and a broken heart. Mm-hmm. Dr. Ruth 2.0. Vanessa, you always have the last word.
No, absolutely. OGK Network is seconding what you just said. OGK Network says, yes, Lucinda, it should be organic, never forced. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I just wanted to basically say to younger females who might be unsung heroes at this moment, don't let anyone's bad behavior or personality flaws destroy your innocence. And also, do not give with the intent to expect. You give because you want to give. Now, if you are in a position where you feel like you're not being treated the way you are expected to be treated, then absolutely, you leave. You find a situation that's going to treat you in the way that you need. Also, always remember this: one man's trash is another man's treasure. Sometimes when you are in one position, someone might not appreciate something that you're doing, and then you may go somewhere else and someone is praising you for the smallest things you're doing. So always remember that sometimes the grass could be, not always, but it could be greener on the other side for some people.
I love that, V.
Absolutely. Let's get a nice pose going in for our photo. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I'm going to take that snapshot later. This is your girl, Vanessa Smilez, and we are signing out from the Smilez 6 Network Show. We will be back next Monday at 7 o'clock. Peace, y'all. Bye. 1 second.